Hello guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. I'm ConnorBlaw11 and today we're going to be talking about MLGs in Minecraft and kind of just how they work, how to do them, and kind of how they are in difficulty. So to start off, we have our good friend, the MLG water, which I'd rank as the easiest. And then while we are here, we got the MLG boat, which I consider to be the hardest. This is my personal preference and kind of a general idea. Obviously, this is going to be easier than like the ladder or the boat, but you know, sometimes you may find the boat easier than the bed or the ladder easier than the hay bale, but it's just kind of give you a general idea of where things are. And these aren't all the MLGs in Minecraft. These are just most of them, like the basic ones. Obviously, you have those trick shot ones with the totems of undying and all that, but the mine carts on the rails, or dreams crafting the boat and all that stuff. But when it comes to the basic MLGs, this is what we got. So we're gonna start off with the MLG water. The MLG water is probably the easiest MLG because all it really takes to do it is to drop down, and then right before you hit the ground, you want to place it and then take it up. But you can just leave it there and then take it up as you get better. Then you can just go like that. And the MLG water, as all MLGs, become harder as higher as you are as you jump up. So here we got like a 40 block fall or something, so this will kill us, but we should be able to land this quite easily. So we should be able to land this quite easily. I don't deserve to live. Alright, as I was saying, we could probably learn. Yeah, there you go. Just like that. I don't know what happened the first two times, but right before you hit the ground, you just want to place it like that. I don't know why I've bumped this so many times, but I consider that to be the easiest MLG out of all of them. Like, there. But so now we're going to move on to the second MLG. So, the powdered snow MLG. I like this MLG a lot because you can use it in the nether, and it also puts out fire just like regular water does. So I think this is better than the water MLG, but this is actually kind of a more difficult one to do. Not significantly more difficult, but I definitely recommend it over this one because you can use it in the nether. It's basically a water bucket version in the nether. Powdered snow is kind of difficult to get, so that's the disadvantage of this one. So how this one works, what you want to do is just jump down, and then kind of just what the water one was, place it right before you hit the ground. So you want to jump off, and right before you hit the ground, place the snow. And you should be like a decent distance from the ground. Like, don't be like right here and place it. You want to be right when you see the black marker come around the block, that the block is highlighted. That's when you want to place the snow. Same with the water, and pretty much all the other ones. Okay. Alright, so the next MLG is the Twisted Vines MLG. It's pretty much the same concept. Right before you hit the ground, you want to place the Twisted Vines. But the disadvantage of this one, you want to probably either have a Silk Touch pickaxe or Silk Touch something, or carry like a bunch of them, because you don't always get back the vine when you break it. Actually, it's kind of rare that you do get it back. So, but pretty much the same concept of the other two, just you can use it in the nether, which is why it's really good. That's why I like it more than the hay bale as well. With the hay bale, you still take damage, just not a lot. So what you want to do, you just want to jump off the platform, aim for your spot, place it, and you just want to climb down. So you're not going to land the MLG if you're like this. You have to place it like way before you hit the ground. Right when you see the block highlight, you want to place it, because you want to see yourself crawl down the vines, not just like smack like that. You want to see the kind of the slowing motion of the vine. But yeah, hopefully you get what I mean. You might not. I don't blame you. I'm a little confusing. Alright, so the next MLG is the MLG hay bale. And this MLG is actually kind of difficult, but my trick for it is don't even line it up. Just right when you jump, just spam click. You're guaranteed to land it if you just spam click your mouse. I mean, sometimes you probably won't, but generally you will. But the disadvantage of that MLG hay bale is that you will not negate all fall damage. You can fall a total of 100 blocks with the hay bale before you will die. So I do not recommend this one if you don't have to, but it's pretty useful, especially in dire circumstances. So as we will just show you here. Yeah, see, all I did was spam click my mouse if you heard it, and you landed it. It's actually not that difficult. I don't know why I rated it so high in the difficulty scale, but I mean, for some people who haven't MLG'd before, you may find it a little more difficult. Moving on to the next one. Alright, so the next MLG is the MLG bed. This one, it's just more harder than the MLG hay bale because it's a little more complicated, but you'll figure out it's actually not that bad. It's pretty much the same concept as the hay bale, just spam click before you hit the ground, and also you can't fall more than 100 blocks with it, so it's pretty much just the hay bale, but you bounce on it. Just like that. Alright, so the next MLG is the MLG ladder, and this one is actually pretty difficult because you need a block to land it on, and I don't even land this one very often. I find it to be a very difficult MLG to land. There, finally. I finally landed one of those. That was really bad. But you're not landing the MLG until you hear the ladder climbing sound, like this sound. If you kind of hear it, it's pretty subtle, but it's there. It's a pretty difficult MLG. I think it's actually more difficult than the boat, but this one, I mean, it's pretty easy once you get the technique, but I've only had to do it like once in my entire career as a Minecraft player, so I don't really have a lot of experience as I do with like the water or the vines, or even the hay bale. I think the hay bale should actually be easier than the vines, but now we're gonna move on to the very last MLG, and that is the MLG boat. And this one is very difficult because you need to have the timing perfect. Like, you wanna see, even I took damage there, and I don't even know how I took it. So you gotta place it and then kind of get it at the same time. I found a strategy is to kind of place it in front of me, and then, sorry, I got a message. A good strategy I like is to kind of place it in front of me and then jump into it. That seems to work, but falling from high distances, I'm not good with the MLG boats. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I tried to be informative. Oh, see, I put in a bonus MLG right there. The slime block MLG. Yeah, I kind of forgot it, but can you blame me? No. I mean, I guess technically you could. Yeah, you could blame me. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you next time.